there was a 250,000 point sign-up bonus for the American Express Business Platinum Card. It's one of the highest sign-up bonuses I've ever seen, and I had thousands of dollars of upcoming wedding payments, which would make it a lot easier to achieve that high $20,000 minimum spend, so I jumped on it. But as soon as I submitted my application, a pop-up jumped on my screen saying that I was banned from receiving this sign-up bonus. So how did I know? Specifically, it says you are ineligible to receive this sign-up bonus. You can still get the card, but you're not getting any points from us, sucka. Okay, it didn't say sucka, but it might as well have. I felt it very personally. However, don't worry, I was able to find a way around it and still achieve the sign-up bonus. And I'm going to reveal how I did this, but first I imagine you're wondering, how did I get myself into this? Obviously, I did something wrong, and what can you do to avoid it? So let's start here. This is AMEX pop-up gel. Essentially, American Express leashes this out on its customers whenever it thinks or has an inkling that we're abusing its sign-up bonuses, and that's the only reason why we're applying for these cards. Which, guilty, they caught me. Which is annoying because I was actively trying to do things to not get caught in AMEX pop-up gel. For instance, I've only had 2 credit card accounts with American Express. I started off with the American Express Business Gold Card that I applied to maybe 2.5 years ago. I got a fat 130,000 point sign-up bonus. Maybe a little less than a year later, I got the American Express Business Blue Card. And then once that 1-year anniversary hit my American Express Gold Card, I really wanted to cancel it because I didn't really have much use for it, but I didn't want to get caught in AMEX pop-up gel, so I downgraded it to the AMEX Green Business Card, which I 10 out of 10 do not recommend. So I paid that annual fee, and it's coming up on a year for me having that card. I was gonna cancel it, so I decided to apply to this card before I canceled that account. And then I still got stuck in pop-up gel, so here I am. Now I did relatively regularly use the blue card because it has a good 2x return. I kind of never used the green card up until like maybe a week or 2 that I was applying for this AMEX Platinum card just to try to gain some grace there. But that didn't work, and if I were to guess, I imagine it's because I applied to 2 credit cards in March at the same time, and also the other dozen cards that I've applied to and received over the last year, 2 years. So obviously that might have had something to do with it, despite my limited accounts with American Express. So I can't say I'm super surprised that I got caught in pop-up gel, but I did expect at least 1 or 2 more AMEX cards before I got caught in it. Now let's say you are in this position to where you did get stuck in pop-up gel as well. Welcome. Let's go over some ways that you may be able to get around this pop-up and still get the sign-up bonus or get another one. Number 1 is trying from a different source. If you can find that offer on a referral link of a friend or someone else that you find on the internet, sometimes that can go around the pop-up. I was personally signing up for this 250,000 sign-up bonus from a link I found on Google while on incognito mode, because every so often it will throw up that super high offer. And so I tried to find that same offer from a friend's referral link, and I couldn't find anything close, unfortunately. So that was out for me. Method number 2 is that there's the idea that you put more spend on your American Express cards, and that'll gain some positive graces or vibes coming from American Express, and that will make them more likely to approve you for a card. Like I said, I tried putting some spend, but it didn't work out for me, and there's no real guidance as far as how much spend to put on a card for it to actually be successful. And number 3 is applying while logged out of your American Express, or trying from a different device or different browser, trying with the VPN on, etc. This did not work for me, sadly. Method number 4 is to try the business or the personal card, kind of the opposite of the one you're going for. However, this isn't very practical because oftentimes those offers can be very different. Such was the case with me. Number 5 is simply just to wait. And that's honestly probably the best method, is just to kind of wait it out until you're back in their good graces. There's some recommendations to close any cards that you're not actually using and kind of organically use their cards as is appropriate for you. And so with my upcoming wedding spend, this wasn't really the option I wanted to go with, but it is good advice. Number 6 is a method I actually didn't come across, so I wasn't able to test whenever I was going through this ordeal, and so that just goes to show how much research I put in for you guys for these videos. My name is Michael with Nurse Michael Travels, by the way. Be sure to subscribe if you're interested in good information like this. Check out the channel and like this video while you're at it. But the method is you apply, you get the pop-up, and then you hit the back button all the way up until you get a blank application, and then you re-enter it and submit it. Apparently this is supposed to trigger it to go into manual review and bypass the product and increase your likelihood of getting approved. Like I said, I didn't get to try it, so if you are in the position to try it out and you do and it works, let me know. Or if it doesn't work, let me know. So lucky number 7 is what I actually did, and this is by using a mailer offer. So essentially I got this letter here in the mail maybe a couple weeks ago before I actually applied to the card, and it's for 150,000 points on the American Express Business Gold Card. And now if you remember, the American Express Business Gold Card is what I got previously just a couple of years ago. And if you didn't know, American Express has a once in a lifetime rule to where essentially if you get a sign-up bonus for a card, you will be ineligible for a sign-up bonus on that card in the future. And this is supposed to be true for an entire lifetime. However, there are these different offers that you'll see either online or via mail, to where if you look in the terms and conditions, it does not have the text within the terms that says you can only receive the sign-up bonus if you haven't received this card in the past. And so whenever you see that kind of offer, it's called an offer with no lifetime language. And so all I had to do was just use the code and the link within the mailer itself. And once I submitted my application, I got instantly approved, and bam, I got around 2 rules in 1. Now, did I really get out of pop-up jail if I didn't get the offer that I was initially interested in? Now, I don't know, it's a fair question. I have heard that the pop-ups are specific either sometimes to the highest offer for a card for some people, or sometimes it's just a specific card that they're blocked from. I didn't experiment with different offers offering lower amount of points, and I didn't experiment with different cards to see if I would get the pop-up for any sign-up bonus. That's not something I really wanted to risk. Otherwise, if you are looking for more American Express points and you're having difficulty getting your hands on sign-up bonuses, you'll want to check out this video where I show you every single way to earn more AMEX points. And then you'll also want to check out this playlist where I go over all the different ways to use those points and get to where you want to go. I'll see you there.